Part 2 is beginning. Go ahead.
Okay, so you're someone who has a collection of weapons,
Right.
and let's say you wanna buy an M1
Okay.
from the U.S. Army because it's a nice gun. It is a nice gun, and you wanna. Of course, you're gonna have to import the ammunition because in Switzerland they don't make the ammunition for the M1 gun.
Oh, okay, for the M1. Okay.
So what the Swiss government is gonna do is that they're gonna look at you
Yeah.
from the year you were born
Okay.
to the year you are now,
Right.
and check all your records, job, records in civil, records in private. If you ever, let's say you ever got violent in the street
Right.
or with someone,
They check your entire history
before allowing you to
have a private gun.
Exactly.
And even the private gun, you have to keep it in certain locations.
Yes.
Keep it away from everybody.
Keep it away from everybody, or you can be condemned. Now, the police, not the military police, but the police,
Right.
if they have a suspicion on someone, are allowed to come in and to check the gun
Right.
if they know that he has a gun.
And this is a private gun.
Yeah, it's a private gun. We're
But
talking about private.
it's still registered.
Yes.
So the police
every
know
gun,
who has that gun.
Exactly.
Who
Every
bought
gun
it.
is registered.
Everything's registered by the government.
By the government.
Government knows exactly who it is has these private guns.
Exactly.
Everything is registered.
Now, unfortunately, you still have openings. You still have
Criminals will always have guns.
Yes.
Criminals,
Exactly.
whatever system you use, criminals will have guns. That's a given.
Yeah.
Whether in the U.S., Switzerland, Denmark, it doesn't matter. Criminals get guns.
Exactly.
You pass all the laws you want, criminals always get guns. That's a known
Ammunition.
fact.
But people have to understand that Switzerland is not so easy to have a gun and then to have
The
ammunition.
only place easy to have a gun is the U.S. Trust
Exactly.
me.
Personally, I like shooting. I like to go at the range
Okay.
and shoot, but it's very difficult to be able to do that.
Here.
Yeah.
Well, in the U.S. it's very easy.
Now, the only way you could have is, you just buy a gun and leave it at the shooting range. And now the shooting range, because as a private, you can build a shooting range, but you have to have registration with the government.
Right.
You have to give them
Oh
papers.
man, I can imagine.
Yeah,
To build a shooting range, it's almost like giving birth to a baby.
yeah, it's very, very, very controlled. Now the hunters, which is not a sport very famous.
Popular, not very popular.
The famous one is the sport shooting.
Oh, okay. Galleries, whatever. Okay.
Now, what they have is that they have the gun at home, and the hunters eventually they have the ammunition at home, but they have the papers, like I told you,
Right.
registered,
Right.
and it's all saved, it's all known. Everybody.
Do they
knows
have to keep it locked up even though it's private?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, if they don't do so, you never know.
Well, the government can come in and control it anytime.
The government can come in and control it at
And
any
if they
time.
find it's open and it's available, someone can just walk in and grab the gun. Bye guy.
Bye bye.
You go to jail for that.
Maybe not jail, but you do have to pay a fine,
Okay.
and they have the right to pull out the gun.
Okay, because you messed up because you didn't keep it
Exactly.
controlled adequately.
Exactly.
Okay.
So this
But they know who has the gun. All the guns are registered.
Yes.
So they know who has the gun. They know who has ammo. They know everything about any gun owner anywhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
At the time, it wasn't the case for the army,
Okay.
but now it is.
Now they're all registered.
Yeah.
So that's the great freedom of guns in Switzerland.
Yeah.
Is the freedom is the government knows everything, knows who has all the guns, every gun they have, and they can control it night or day, anytime, unannounced. Just walk right in.
Yes. They
Okay.
have the rights.
There's your great case of guns, freedom of guns in Switzerland. Thank you very much, Mark. That was wonderful.